Hello guys, my name is Vicious. I'm your host on the Coverage 101 podcast. And if you still haven't subscribed to the channel, you know the drill. Go ahead and click the subscribe button. It's free. You got nothing to lose. And you really want to hear what I'm going to be talking about today, as I'm back again with another crazy episode. So we're going to be talking about the craziest rapper of all time. Like the dopest rapper of all time, Kanye West, also known as Ye. So Kanye West and his wife Censori have been banned in Italy, Venice, after they were seen doing some inappropriate things in public. So Kanye West has been banned from a lot of places, and he's been banned from Yu-Gi-Oh, the Grammys, and on Twitter several times. And now he's been banned by a boat company from Italy, Venice. And this is when the paparazzi took snaps of him and his wife on a boat cruise while Kanye West was getting head. And his bums were exposed like nobody's business. And all this is happening in public. Just bear in mind. Just imagine it's broad daylight and people are doing some inappropriate stuff. Imagine Kanye West, bro. Kanye West is just like, one of those big celebrities, just like, they're too famous, bro. So whatever you do in public, they're obviously going to see you. This is Kanye West doing some crazy stuff. And as a result, he and Bianca got a lifetime ban from attending that boat company or using that boat company from Venice, Italy. So Ye and his wife Bianca haven't commented on the matter since they've been banned in Italy. So we just have to see what's going to happen, if they'll be able to say whatever they want to say to the public, because this is actually a serious matter, because everyone was talking about it. So they might as well just address the rumors, because a lot of people, they're saying they were having sex. A lot of people were saying he was getting head. There's a lot of speculation, so it will be really wise for him to address those rumors, because it's not going to be easy for him to address those rumors, because it's pretty clear that they were doing some sexual stuff that was doing over there, because Kanye West was butt naked and his wife was in between his thighs. So that's pretty clear what is happening. So that's why it's not going to be easier for him to just justify whatever they were doing on the boat. So moving on to another story that you're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about AKA, South Africa's very own AKA, man. I repeat, to the legend. And if you don't know AKA, he's known as Super Mega, the legend, the hit maker. He's just the dopest artist in South Africa. And I repeat, to the legend, he left too soon, bro. So it's been said that cadets and police have recovered AKA's murder weapon. And as you all know, that AKA sadly passed this year in February after he was assassinated on Florida Road in Durban. But AKA was actually known as one of the most talented but arrogant rappers in SA. But he was also the most successful legend in South African music history, and he sadly left us too early. And there's actually a couple of theories tied to his death. But before we get into that, let me give you a glimpse of a couple of women he dated before he passed away. So he actually met DJ Zinhle in 2012 at a gig in Mozambique, and they later started dating in 2013. Things became deep in 2014, and later that year she became pregnant. And in 2015, DJ Zinhle and AKA actually welcomed Cairo Forbes. They carried on dating and cooperating. Then in 2019, they broke up and also got separated just before DJ Zinhle's birthday. Then in December, because DJ Zinhle's birthday is in December, and in January, AKA went on a vacation as a single man, he said. So February comes, then AKA is seen in public dating this, beautiful skinny girl in a restaurant, and a lot of people are actually throwing tantrums on AKA, saying AKA is cheating on DJ Zinhle, because a lot of people didn't know that DJ Zinhle and AKA were no longer dated after they've dated more than 5 years, And the lady he was seen with was actually a daughter of a successful businessman from KZN, Durban. So the girl who was seen kissing in public is actually Nelly Ntembe. So the couple dated for a year until AKA decided to propose on the 21st of February 2021, and the couple was really happy. They actually posted a couple of videos of themselves, doing TikTok challenges, and also posting pictures of themselves on Instagram, TikTok, on all social media platforms. And this was so beautiful to see, because a lot of people were actually rooting for AKA for whatever was going on in his life, because I actually knew that AKA was actually dated DJ Zinhle for some time. So it was actually a good thing that he was moving on and actually funding live again. So a lot of people were actually happy for AKA. So around the same time, on the 11th of April 2021 in Cape Town, where AKA was actually booked to perform, he actually decided to take his girlfriend to his performances, as they usually do that. So before the performance, AKA and his girlfriend actually got into an argument, and she allegedly fell off from a balcony on the hotel's 10th floor, and she passed away just like that. People had a lot of speculations and accusations saying AKA must have pushed her off the building, and her family also said she wasn't a suicidal person, insinuating she didn't jump off the building. And almost 2 years after Nelly Ntembe passed away in Cape Town, AKA was booked to perform in Durban at a club on Florida Road. And just hours before his performance, he was tragically shot and killed out of a restaurant. And a lot of people were saying it's Nelly Ntembe's family that avenged her death, since AKA was shot by hitmen. So a lot of people had a lot of speculations saying that AKA's death is actually tied to Nelly Ntembe's death. So a lot of people are saying a lot of things about AKA's death, saying that it was a revenge. But if you actually look at it, whoever was responsible for that hit is actually a person who has like a grudge, like who really wanted AKA to die. Because for a person to hire a hitman, the person really wants you dead for real. But I'm not insinuating anything, or so we just have to let the police do their job. So just a couple of months after AKA was killed in Durban, men were actually arrested in Cape Town, and police believe that these men are in connection with AKA's death. And recently a gun was recovered that police believe it was the same gun that was used to kill AKA. So I want to know from you guys, do you think AKA's killers will ever be found? Because it's starting to feel like it's actually like Tupac's death, where the killer would never be found, because it was the same thing. AKA was actually assassinated by hitmen, and Tupac was also assassinated by hitmen. So it's crazy. So I don't know from you guys, do you think the killer will ever be found, or the person who's behind the hit will ever be found? Or who do you think is the person behind the hit? So who do you think ordered the hit on AKA, and why? And why? Yeah, so who do you think ordered the hit on AKA, and why? And I do appreciate you for tuning in until the end. And if you still haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click the subscribe button, because it means free. You got nothing to lose. My name is Vicious. This is the Coverage 101 podcast. Peace out.